pandemic. It is safe to say that the majority of the world is aware of the widespread nature of the COVID-19 virus. However, despite the current prevalence of this event, there is a magnitude of misinformation concerning the extent and overall detrimental impact COVID-19 has on our bodies. Many individuals are treating this virus as a hoax, going as far as holding COVID parties, where the whole point of attending is to see whether or not the virus is real by tracking the virus. An article published in The Hill by Anna Goff-Chepketh entitled, "I Thought This Was a Hoax. A COVID party guest learned coronavirus was real on their deathbed." This was a perfect example of the phenomenon. The article detailed how a 30-year-old coronavirus patient from San Antonio, Texas, died after attending a COVID party. The article stated that according to Jane Appleby, the chief medical officer at Methodist Hospital in San Antonio, just before the patient died, they looked at their nurse and said, "I made a mistake. I thought it was a hoax, but it's not." The article went on to state President Trump and his administration for downplaying the risks associated with the coronavirus and encouraging the hoax mentality. In addition, the article explored some of the common misconceptions on the virus. For example, the article stated that as recently as April, nearly 3 out of 10 Americans believe COVID-19 was made in a lab, either intentionally or unintentionally, whereas scientists say that the SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes the disease, most likely originated in bats found in China. Unfortunately, despite the fact people continue to die from this virus, some individuals still refuse to wear masks. In fact, some argue that mandating the use of masks is a clear infringement on their personal freedom. Others refuse to believe that wearing a mask can greatly decrease the likelihood of spreading the virus. However, research has shown that by simply wearing a mask, the spread of COVID-19 can be reduced in both droplet and airborne forms. According to the discussion post entitled "Mandate Mask," the masks recommended for healthcare workers at risk for COVID-19 are N95s, which are rated to filter out 95% of COVID-19 particles. However, due to the high demand of these particular masks by healthcare professionals, acquiring these high-efficiency masks may not be possible for everyone. Despite the setback, fortunately, there are other options available for the general public for acquiring face masks during these uncertain times, such as cloth masks. Cloth masks may not seem as safe as N95 masks because they don't provide as much protection as N95s. But according to the article, A User's Guide to Masks, What's Best at Protecting Others and Yourself, says a 2-layer tight weave cotton mask alone can filter out 35% of small particles, but by adding a filter made out of 2 layers of charged polypropylene could boost that filtration efficiency by as much as another 35%. Just by wearing the cloth mask alone, you will be decreasing the chances of spreading or receiving the virus by 35%. And if you decide to wear a filter along with the mask, it will go up to 70%. So with that in mind, save your friends and family from COVID-19 by wearing a mask.